I know what you're going through. I've been there. I, I chose a practice of obstetrics and gynecology and ended up in a small town delivering babies. It was on call every second to third night. And through my mid-40s, after doing that for about 15 years, I lost my ability to sleep. And in the middle of all that, it began having joint pain and fatigue and just was misery. I felt like I had the flu every day. Ultimately, I had to stop doing call, which caused me to have to leave the practice. I went to doctors, colleagues, and nobody could really help me. They could throw drugs at my symptoms, but it really wasn't what I needed to get well. And it wasn't until I really understood that I had to take control of my own situation before I could ever get well. And that's when the healing really started, when I started taking control. So ultimately, that's what every person has to do to overcome these kinds of conditions. You have to take control of your life. You have to learn what you have to do to create a healing environment within the body. It's not about treating a microbe or treating some process. It's about restoring the normal capacity of the body to heal itself. And that's something that's remarkable. It's something that a drug cannot do. Fortunately, there are things it can. A better diet, being aware of toxins in your life, affecting your stress level in a positive way, becoming a more centered person, all of those things move you in the right direction, and those were my first steps. But frankly, that wasn't enough to completely restore wellness. It wasn't until I found herbal therapy that I really started becoming well. That's what made the true difference in my life. Herbs have the healing potential that comes naturally in the plant. When you look at the stress factors that cause disease, plants have to deal with those same stress factors just like we do. So when you have a plant, it's generating a biochemical spectrum for solutions to all of these problems. So you've got antimicrobials and antioxidants and anti-mutagens and all of these healing chemicals that are natural properties in the plant. Now the medicinal herbs are the things that we have been, as humans, selecting out over thousands and thousands of years. So they're inherently safe. It's almost like our body recognizes these things. So when you take the herb, you take all of that healing potential that the plant is naturally using. And I found that to be the key to my wellness. It is what carried me back to being able to achieve a normal life. And I've been that way ever since. I've been taking herbs for about 10 years, and, you know, I wouldn't trade it for anything.